Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my second Halloween makeup tutorial for the month of October, and this one is a half skull, half glam face, if you will. And I did the skull part with Snazaru's body and face paint, which you can get at Michael's. You used black and white. And if you want to see how I did this look, then just keep on watching. So unfortunately, this is when I realized that I had started doing the left side of my face and had not hit record. Basically, all I did is that orange eye you see. I used the Morphe 35O. I drew a wing on, and I don't think I've done mascara yet, but I did my eyebrow off camera as I did in the first one, and I put foundation on. To be honest, this half of the face is very similar to the other half that I did in my previous Halloween makeup tutorial. So if you really want to see it more in depth, you can watch that one, but that's really all I've done so far. Now I'm going underneath my eye and just putting those same orange shades underneath, and I tight lined and went in my waterline with the black and white jumbo crayon from NYX in Black Bean and in Milk. Now I'm simply putting on mascara on my bottom lashes. Now I'm putting on a lash, and it's again the Wispies from Ardell, and again this takes me a few tries to do because it's not easy to do lashes when you don't have a mirror 2 inches from your face. Now I'm just setting the foundation I already put on with that Rimmel bronzer that I showed you in my last video, just setting it with the Real Techniques foundation or buffing brush, I'm pretty sure is what it's called. Now, like in my previous video, I'm going to go in and contour using 2 shades from, again, the 35P palette by Morphe. I'm just using 2 cool tone browns and mixing them together and taking this contour brush from Real Techniques and carving out my left cheekbone and underneath my jaw. Then I'm going to go in and highlight using, again, the Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop palette, and I'm pretty sure this is Prosecco Pop. Again, I'm taking that on my top of my cheekbones and my brow bone. Now I'm putting on a liquid lipstick onto this side of my mouth. It's called Tie Me Up by Atomic Makeup. They're on Instagram, they're an indie brand, and I'm just putting that on the side of my mouth, as you can see. And this is what the left side of the face looks like all done. Moving on to the actual skull part of this makeup, I'm taking that Snazaru paint in white and putting it on a Wet n Wild foundation brush. I got this last year. I think it was just like $3 or something, and it works really well for this paint. And I'm just wetting it a little bit so it'll stay as opaque as possible, and you're going to want to do like 2 to 3 coats of this just to make sure it's as opaque as you want it to be. And I'm basically just putting the white all over my face. Although some parts will be in black, which is why I'm leaving the eye basically bare, it's good to have a white foundation. Now I'm going to go in and quickly set this white with a white eyeshadow. If you have any white eyeshadow will do. I'm using the 12P by Morphe, I'm pretty sure, and I'm just taking that on a big fluffy brush and putting that all over to kind of set the wet paint. Now I'm going in with the black paint on the same brush and carving out a circular area around the eye, kind of where a sunken eye would be in a skull. I'm also going in with a smaller detailed nail brush on that black paint to kind of fix up the circle where the brush couldn't really get perfect rounded edges. I'm using the small detailer brush to do that. Next, as you can kind of see here, I'm doing that teardrop shape on the nose where the nose bone is, and you can see it in a little bit, but I basically just draw the shape with the detailer brush and then fill it in. Now I'm taking the detailer brush again and carving out more hollows of the skull on the top and on the side, and I'm going to start drawing in the jawbone and the teeth. You're going to want to draw a line back from the corner of your mouth back into where you're drawing that jawbone, and then most of that is going to just be shaded in with the black. See where the line is, the whole jawbone is going to be shaded in black. Now I'm shading the other hollows that I drew up at the top and the side, and I'm taking the brush and dipping it back into the black paint, but not that dark, so that it'll just do a bit of shading, and I'm also carving out the bottom of the jaw to give more of a hollowed effect underneath. Now I'm going in and drawing the teeth, and I'm using a different detailer brush. This one's a bit more square, and I'm going to use that to draw the actual teeth, and then I'm going to be taking the black and the detailer brush and kind of drawing around the teeth and making it look like the roots are showing at the bottom and the top, and you'll see more. I go back and do this a couple times and you'll see it eventually. So here you can see exactly how I'm drawing the roots and shading them out just so it looks more like actual teeth. And I'm just adding more and more detail, going in with black shadow to shade it up, filling in the jawbone even more to darken it up. Here I'm just shading even more in the hollows and in the eye, just filling it in with more black, trying to make it as dark as possible. Now I'm setting the black of the eye and the jawbone with black eyeshadow from the same 12P palette that I used the white from, and this just helps darken it up even more and set that paint. I'm taking that same black shadow and going underneath the jawbone to again create more of a shadow. Just going in with a little bit more detailing, adding more shadows, and adding more details with the brush, and then this look is done. So guys, that was it for this Halloween makeup tutorial. I really hope you liked this one, and please remember that I'm going to be doing this for the next 3 weeks too, leading up to Halloween. I've got 3 more videos that I'm actually pretty excited about, so please stick around to see them. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you're going to be doing a look like this. Let me know what you're going to be doing for Halloween. And yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching.